haven't done a paranormal story in a long time, so I'm going ghost hunting in a little bit, and I just woke up from a nap. So I wanted to tell you guys this one story. It's not that scary. This is like an example of, I think, like living with your guides. So my ex-boyfriend was murdered, my sister died in a car crash, and my grandma died of dementia. So like 3 people that I was like super close with in my life when they were alive are on the other side now. And call them what you want, angels, guides, whatever. They're around me a lot. Like I feel their presence in different ways. So it doesn't scare me, is what I'm trying to say. And you can feel a very clear difference between like a spirit that you know that's friendly and like something that's means you harm. So it doesn't ever feel threatening like that, like something that's like evil or demonic or something like that. Like I can tell the difference. You can just like feel like someone's in the room with you, or they let me know they're there with like little bumps, or I don't know, that's not the point of the story, but they let me know that they're there in like non-threatening ways. So one time I was in my old apartment, and it was like late at night, and I was alone, and I'm always like up way too late. So I was going to the bathroom. I was just like sitting there peeing, and I'm home alone, so I didn't close the bathroom door because I don't care. And I just like felt like something in the doorway. I just knew something was there. I could feel the energy of it, and I just like look over. So picture this, I'm like sitting there on the toilet peeing, and I just like look over, and I like look at the doorway, and I could tell something's in the doorway, but I was just like, whatever. And I like kind of just said that. I was like, whatever. And I just finished peeing, and I just didn't even think about it. I was like, I'm just gonna go to bed. So I just like got up, washed my hands, and walked through the doorway. And I kind of forgot about it. And as I'm walking through the doorway, literally like a movie, like you see like ghosts going through people in a movie.
Look, this is all very illuminating, all this business mumbo jumbo, but basically, who gives a
It did that. So I felt the thing go like whoosh, like through my body. Like it just like walked through me, or I walked through it. I don't, one or the other, but we like collided. Like it went through my body. I felt it go through my body. And I was like, what the honestly, I was like, I remember I wasn't scared. I was just kind of like, are you for real right now? Like, is that necessary? Like that felt like so violating. I was like, why did you do that? Like, whatever. I literally was kind of like, for real, and like rolled my eyes, and then I went to bed. Like it didn't scare me, and I knew it wasn't anything creepy because the energy is totally different with something like that, and you feel threatened, and the vibes are totally different when it's something scary or threatening. You feel like an uneasiness, and yeah, I was like totally relaxed. It didn't feel scary at all. I was just kind of like, why are you guys messing with me for real? And I was like kind of laughing about it, and I went to bed. And that's it. I went to bed and nothing happened. It just, I think it was my ex-boyfriend fucking with me because like he used to play tricks on me when we were alive too. Like he knows I'm gullible. One time he gave me like eye drops because we were at a party, and then he told me like the eye drops were drugs, and he like drugged me, and I was like, what? And he's like, no, I'm just playing. Like he just likes messing with me. So I think it was him. My sister and my grandma, honestly, they're tricksters too. It could have been one of them. But it's just an example of like encountering a friendly ghost, because not all spirits are bad. Not all spirits are demonic. Some people are just dead and they're bored, and I think they like just mess. This would be me. If I was a ghost, I'd still be playing pranks on people all the time, so I can't even get mad. It was honestly funny. But so I told you guys I would share more paranormal stories and ghost stories. This is an example of like a funny one. It wasn't scary at all. It didn't hurt. I didn't feel threatened. I was just like, really? Why'd you do that? Every time like my familiars or ghosts, people I've known, have touched me in any kind of way, it's like a comforting thing. It's not scary. I don't know if it was one of them, but it wasn't like anything bad. But if you've ever seen movies where ghosts like pass through people, I guess that's true. It actually happens. It's weird. It didn't like possess me or do anything creepy. I felt the energy literally go like through my body and come back out. It was just the craziest feeling. But yeah, I don't know how to describe it. It like you're hit with like a force. I felt the force of it go through me, which was crazy, but not scary. So you don't always have to be afraid of ghosts. Just so you know.